There's this thing Mom and Dad always hide from you. You are 18 years old this year, so you should know about your marriage.
What? Marriage? Of me?
That's right. It's the arranged marriage between me and Uncle Charlie, my best friend and benefactor. I promised that if I had a daughter, she would marry Danny. Uncle Charlie's son, you are 18 years old. It's time to get married.
But I haven't had my first love yet.
He is a very warm, likable, and trustworthy person. Tomorrow will be the first meeting of the two families. I go get ready.
Why is it like this? But hey, see you tomorrow. Count again.
You don't need to stress. He's a very reliable person.
Reliable? You are talking about someone who is 30 minutes late. Is this Danny? So handsome. He passed me.
Danny, why are you so late?
I'm sorry. I lost my way. Is this my husband? No wonder my mom says he's cute, warm, and trustworthy.
Are you Rossie, my fiancé? So Danny, how does your dad Charlie think about the time of wedding?
Next weekend.
He said that next weekend, after returning from the trip to Asia, will be the most suitable occasion.
Next weekend?
Are you nervous, Rossie?
I don't like Danny.
But he's a real treasure, my dear little Rossie. Rossie, it's time. Hurry up, you've got the wrong music. The priest reads the oath. Danny Scott accepts you, Rossie Margaret, as my wife and promises to remain faithful to you, in prosperity as well as in tribulation, in sickness and in health. I promise to love and respect you every day of my life.
Rossie Margaret, please accept you, Danny Scott, as my husband and promise to remain faithful to you in prosperity as well as in tribulation, in sickness as well as in health. Promise to love and respect you every day comes all my life.
Where do you want to go first?
Go to bed. I'm a bit tired.
On the plane, Rossie falls asleep with her head on the side of the window. Danny gently covered her with a blanket and let her lean on his shoulder.
Where is this?
Manila Bay, one of the most famous honeymoon destinations in the world. My dad booked this tour for the two of us.
How much longer do I have to put up with this guy? What are you doing?
Are you my wife? Danny and Rossie are walking awkwardly in the street. Rossie is enjoying looking at the cute things on the side of the road. Suddenly, a robber rushed to snatch Rossie's bag, pushing her to the side of the road, her hand bleeding. Rossie, are you okay?
You're bleeding. My bag.
Bandage yourself up. Give me back my bag. The robbers were defeated soon after, and the police arrived just in time. This is your bag. Check if lost anything.
Mom's right. He's a very reliable person.
I'm going to buy some souvenirs. You can take a shower and rest.
Yes.
Rossie, where are you? That night, Manila Bay poured heavy rain and thunder. Rossie crouched in fear in a blanket, lying in a corner of the room. Danny steps out of bed, quietly picks Rossie up, then holds her in his arms. Be good, I'm here. Rossie turns head, rubs Danny's warm body. That night, she slept. Rossie and Danny returned from their honeymoon. Mom and Dad and Uncle Charlie were already waiting. How was the honeymoon?
It's great. A likable, reliable, and warm person.
I finally get to marry Rossie. Thank you so much, Dad. She must have forgotten that Mr. Danny used to be very close to her when she was a child. It even insisted on marrying Mr. Danny. Can't blame her, I've gained so much weight. Rossie rummaged through her bag. Seeing that Danny's wallet had been forgotten, she curiously opened it. The photo intrigued her. Rossie was surprised to see that in the photo was a picture of herself and Mr. Danny as a child. She seemed to have understood everything, smiling happily. I always find Danny so familiar. Perhaps because time can change his appearance and lose some of my memories. But if it's fate, then you will definitely come back to me, right, my dear Danny?